Hi, it's Augie Anderson, your Brevard, Florida realtor. And today I'm going to talk to you about a couple things. The as-is contract, a home inspection, and a 4-point inspection. That's what we're going to be discussing today. So a lot of people think, when I say a lot of people, I mean sellers have this misconception of as is, I'm not going to do anything with my property because I want to sell it as is. And I understand that. However, the problem with that is when the buyer goes to get insurance for the property, they have to get a 4-point inspection. If they are getting financing, then if they don't pass the 4-point inspection, they can't get financing because they can't get insurance. So to say I'm doing nothing, it's not a good idea. And that's why I do the Move-In Certified program. That's why I've been encouraging my sellers to do it a different way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to review a summary of a full home inspection. Okay. I didn't drag out the whole inspection. I just want to share with you the summary. Okay. So bear with me. I'm going to change and share my screen. Okay. So here we have a report summary. Okay. It says only circled items will be repaired. All right. And there are a couple ways to get around this if there's a have to situation that I'll discuss as well. So in this is the summary. And what I do is I review the summary with my inspector, and he indicates to me what will be the issues on the 4-point inspection. 4-point is electrical, plumbing, AC, and the roof. Those are the 4 components that are most critical with doing the 4-point inspection. So here, what I did was we got this inspection, and then I put a little circle area on these are my problems. These will not pass a 4-point inspection. I then went to the seller and said, we need to remedy these items. Now, this was from a seller inspection. I don't want to find out at the time of contract the problems with the house. I want to know early on so I have time to remedy situations that are going to be need to remedy. You'll see these are all in this is electrical, anything electrical that's a problem, GFI. This was not expensive. So it's not like there's a lot of work to do. Now, there have been situations where, oh my God, the electric was such a mess. We had to do a full electric revamp. And trust me, I'm a negotiator. I always make it work. And I find the ways to make it work with the money part of it and the terms part of it. So there's always, for me, there is always a solution. So these are just minor things, GFI, walls, invisible leak. Okay, this was not because there was a roof leak even. This was the ridge vent. The cap wasn't the proper size. So it allowed water to come in. So there wasn't even a real roof repair. But we had this remedied. And then there was wood damage. Anytime you see wood destroying organisms, you'll see it as DWO. That's going to cause a problem for a lender too. It has to have a clear pest. And if there's wood destroying organisms, that has to be remedied. Sometimes it's cutting it off. Sometimes it's been replacing a door. It just depends on where it's at and what we need to do to solve the problem. I'm a problem solver when it comes to getting a home through these processes. That's why when you go, as is, I'm not doing anything. If you don't do these things and it's not a cash buyer, there's no way for a person that's financing to get through the process. As again, I want to state it one more time. You cannot get insurance without doing the 4-point inspection. So many people are not aware of this. And this has changed. I'd say it's really changed significantly in the last year. Okay. If the roof does not have a life expectancy that the insurance company warrants as being acceptable, that roof needs to be changed. But I can solve that problem too. And the seller really is not paying for it. And the buyer, come on, buyers, you know, you don't mind paying for it either. It's in the, it kind of all works out. It's the type of loan that we get to remedy that situation. So it's not, nothing's really a problem unless you don't know how to solve it. So that was the wood destroying, and this was open ground wire. So this was another electrical. So I always these are the only items that were going to cause me issues. There were other issues. And honestly, then we are able to go, and we're not doing anything but these items. And that's all we did for this, but it worked and everybody was happy to do it this way. So with that being said, let me get back to my, hold on now, let me see. Okay, stop screen sharing. There we go. Here I am. Hello. That's it in a nutshell. You may want to do as is, but you're going to have to remedy some things, and it's good to know up front. That's just really the skinny of it, knowing what problems you're going to face and to be prepared for them actually saves you money in the long run. Because what happens is when you don't get move-in certified and you go the traditional route and the buyer gets the home inspection, you're going to still have all these things come up. Now we got to figure out how to do it, the time frame to do it, and the clock is ticking because everybody wants to get to closing. So I hope this has enlightened you, because an as is contract can be as is, but you, the seller, have to be prepared to address 4-point inspection issues. I'm Augie Anderson, your Brevard, Florida realtor. And I'm really excited about talking to you about my move-in certified program and getting your home sold for the best terms and conditions. I'll be seeing you on the web.